Geez. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm probably not gonna be on here that long, y'all. But I had another night of falling asleep. Another night of falling asleep while watching movies with my kids, y'all. And so I woke up early. And I know it's Memorial Day, y'all. It's a sad day for a lot of us, but I did want to come on here and I wanted to come on here and, give my condolences to everyone who has lost someone today. I know it's a. Day for. Good morning, Jeffrey. Good morning, Jeffrey. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Well, yeah, I wanted to say, come on here and send my condolences to everybody who has lost someone. Because, it is a sad day for a lot of us. But, you know, it was just on my heart to hop on here. Um, Good morning, Bambi. Good morning, K fam. How y'all doing this morning, y'all? I would get on camera, but I look a mess. I got my I got my locks and braids so I can wash my hair, y'all. I know y'all probably don't care because I get on here looking crazy anyway. Um, Slow waking up, yeah. So I wanted to come on here and say my condolences to everyone who has lost someone. It is Memorial Day. Um, so just in case no one else says it to you guys. My condolences. My condolences. I'm doing all right, Jeffrey. I won't complain, Jeffrey. Thanks for asking. How are you doing today? Slow waking up. Oh, Bambi, good job on the piece of card. Yes, Bambi, I saw it. Bambi, you are hilarious, girl. You are hilarious. As always, as always, as always. So, Bambi, Crystal, send me a pic of you that you you want to get you can take the one off my timeline that I just posted. I just posted one the other day. If you want to screenshot that and take that one, you can take that one. You want to screenshot? Yeah. I asked y'all yesterday. I think my chat was just I had a lot going on in my chat, y'all. Yesterday I had a hot flash. It was crazy. I am work bill. Yeah, I understand, Jeffrey. Some people are not off today. Some people still have to work today. So I definitely understand. I remember those days. I surely remember those days. Yes, 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 I do. So, Bambi, is it gonna be through StreamYard that I'm gonna be on? Is it gonna be through StreamYard where she'll send the link and I'll hop on? Is that how it goes? Um, Hello, good morning, Big Papa. Big Papa, if you love someone, sending my condolences today. I don't want to, I don't want to get on here and be sad, but I did just want to say to anyone who has lost someone today, I'm sending my condolences to you. I'm doing all right, hoping I hear from the doctor today to schedule surgery. Other than that, it's a chill day. May do something with my kids. I know that's right, K fan. So y'all listen, last night I fell asleep on the couch watching movies with my kids. Only working. Okay, Jeffrey, that's good. I think someone else said that yesterday. I think it was Monique. Monique said, I need to work on Chip's book. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle, Al Green, the OJs, the Whisperers, Bobby Womack, the Spinners. Okay, Jay Bush. Okay, Jay Bush. I've been slacking. It's okay, Bambi. You got sometimes it's okay, Bambi. Sometimes, you just want to take your time with things. It's okay, Bambi. Thank you. Love your welcome, Big Papa 312. Anybody coming in, I literally just wanted to hop on here and I'm sending my condolences to you today. When we lose someone, and in my experience, that's the only thing that I can say, because you don't want to say the wrong thing. So I just want to send my condolences to everyone who lost someone today. It is Memorial Day. It's a sad day, but it's a sad day. I'm not even gonna say but, because if you're sad, you're sad. You're entitled to your emotions, your feelings. So if you're sad, you're sad. Sending my condolences, Bambi. It's not slacking. It's taking a break. You've been super. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, don't you get burnt out, Bambi. You already said that you were. So take your time. And honestly, Bambi, amazing things come out of things that take time. Okay, fam. You know what? You be saying some stuff, and you be saying the truth. Okay. Yeah, Bambi. And I know you probably keep busy. I know why you keep busy. You keep busy to try not to think of things, and I understand that. I understand that. I do, but if you feel like you need a break, take a break. It is what it is. Okay. You're human. You're not a robot. You're human. You're not a robot. You're not a robot, baby. Are you listening to me? You are not a robot, baby. You are not a robot. Okay. Hello, Samurai. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I should still hop on here because I really don't care if y'all see my braids. I don't know why I'm acting like I don't want y'all. Y'all to see me. Look, 'cause y'all know I hop on here any type of way. Y'all get me every time. I'm just blessed to have great friends like you guys to keep me going. I know, Bambi. And you know what? I know this is probably an outlet for you too. And I love it. I love that. It's why I got 20 different things going on right now. Okay, fam, right. And you talking about Bambi. You talking about Bambi. And we all do that. Listen, we all do that. We all do that when we're going through something. We stay busy to we stay busy so that we don't have to think of what's really going on. Baby, I'm blessed to have you in my life. Definitely wouldn't trade it. I love that. I love that. I love that. K fam. Yes. And it's always good to have people, and not just people on here, y'all. It's always good if you can have at least one person. Um, you know, I give good advice. I don't take my. Do we ever, K fam? Listen, you just clocked the T there, because do we ever? Do we ever take our own advice? Never. We never take our own advice. We can give someone else good advice, but we don't take our own, right? Yes, it is. No, I'm the blessed one. Oh, Bambi. No, Bambi, you be out here blessing a lot of folks. Let me tell you something. I know you probably get tired of me saying it, but girl, you talented as hell. Okay, you be out here blessing a lot of folks. You do. Those cartoons, they bring joy to people. Those cartoons bring joy to people. You know. Yeah, you be out here blessing a lot of folks. Okay, but but I had to hop on here this morning. I don't want to be sad today. And again, I know a lot. Like I said, it's a sad day for a lot of people, a lot of us. But some people don't actually have anyone to acknowledge, to even tell them or even say to them, my condolences to you. I'm praying for your strength to make it through. Like some people don't even have that. So baby has zero idea how many times she actually has saved my life. I couldn't add, wow. Bambi, you see that, Bambi? You see that? You see what you're doing for folks? Look what K Fam said. Look what K Fam said. Look what K Fam said. Bambi said, I appreciate it. I hope. Yeah. Yeah, man. So that's what this stream is about. I might just try to stick through for an hour, see how it goes. To tell any and everyone who has lost someone on today, my condolences to you. Prayers for your strength to make it through the day and through life, period, with your grieving. Because grieving is an ongoing thing. We definitely get better navigating through life without our person or, who we've lost. But the grieving is like a roller coaster. The grieving is like a roller coaster. It is. Yes, baby. Grief is a B. Grief is a B. You're absolutely right. I think I'm going to work on my book today. I had 15 more chapters. Good, K fam. Wonderful, K fam. I love that. I love that. Good morning, James. How you doing, James? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, James. James, I just hopped on live. If you've lost someone, sending my condolences to you. I just decided to do that this morning. It is Memorial Day. A lot of us, we're sad, but a lot of us are sad all the time because the grieving process never stops, right? But today is Memorial Day, so I am acknowledging it. And I want to send my condolences to any and everyone who has lost someone today. Um, Prayers for your strength to make it through the day. So, yeah, this is what this stream is about. Sending my condolences to you if you've lost someone. I'm going to party like it's 1999. Are you, Bambi? I love that. I love that. Grief sucks. It never goes away. I honestly feel like I will never be 100% over. Again, I live half alive. K-Fam, I can relate. Listen, K-Fam, I can relate. And I'll be sitting here lying to you if I didn't say I didn't. I can relate. It's still an open wound for me, James. And that's why I hopped on live because, a lot of people don't have anyone to acknowledge that with them on a day like today. So that's why I hopped on here. I want to send my condolences to everybody who has lost someone. Damn, baby, you didn't invite me to the party again. K-Fam, I felt like that too. And I'm already 3 years in and feeling better. I don't feel as hopeless as I did. You will get there. Yeah, the hopelessness eventually goes away. Cause in the beginning it's like you said, hopeless. You feel hopeless. You feel off, like you feel, I know what you mean, Bambi. And Bambi, thank God it's only been 3 years for you and you don't feel that hopelessness feeling no more. For some people, it lasts for a very, very long time. So that's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing that is a blessing for you. That is such a blessing for you. You already here. I'm partying right now. Oh, baby. Sometimes I do. The past few days I've been really, yeah. And listen, that's why I hopped on here because there's so many people with the holiday coming, like it's something about the holidays, and this is Memorial Day itself, right? But it's something about the holidays and birthdays and certain things that the person that you lost and that you're grieving from, it's a sadder, it's a sadder moment. For me, it's holidays, birthdays, and stuff like that. Cause my mom, she loved. Let me tell you something. My mom loved the holidays, especially her birthday and the date of her death. Is It's all year. Don't get me wrong, because it could be any time of the year where I'll just have a moment, right? But it's like the holidays, birthdays, and moments that I know that she loved is when I really be sad. Like, yeah, I'm glad you did, but it will pass. It always does. Yes, Bambi, of course. I'm glad you did. I used to go live on every holiday and hang with people who who had no one. I love that, Bambi. Bambi, I don't think it's hopeless as much now and what I did in September, but I've already known I'm never going to be okay or the same ever again. Okay, fam, your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid. I relive my dad gone every day. James, I can relate. For me, it's my mom. But like Bambi said, I have gotten a lot better with navigating through life without her. But when I tell you, it's not easy. It's really not easy. It's not easy. And I'm not the type that's gonna ever get on any platform and pretend like I don't be having my days, because I do. I'm human. Again, some people are able to hide their human emotions. I've reached a point in my life where I cannot hide my human emotions. I cannot hide my human emotions. And some people, can't get with that. Some people will never acknowledge their human emotions. So, but that's okay. Maybe one day, they will, but, you know. And that's why, I do love that you and Harlow do the what is it, grieving Thursdays. It's just for me, I can't sit in there because I will get I start hearing other people's stories and I'll just get down into that, you know what I'm saying, into that I ain't trying to get there, you know what I'm saying. If I sit there and listen to other people. Grief support groups, it's all year for me, but the date of my wife's death and our anniversary is extremely rough, but I'm slowly getting there. K fam, my condolences, K fam, because I can only imagine. We try not to make it sad. We try to give ways to cope and to heal. I love that, Bambi. I love that. I might come in there on one Thursday and sit in there the whole time. I have hopped in there. It's just that I couldn't stay there on Thursdays. I could be in a room full of people and be by myself. James, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. When you're in that zone of grief, like you said, you can be sitting in a room full of people, but you're the only one there. You feel like you're so alone. You can have so many people just sitting there with you and you feel so alone. You just in your head and off to yourself. Like, yeah, I don't want it to be all doom and gloom. That doesn't help people feel. Yeah, it does not. Bambi, it does not. The loneliness is the worst. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. You're absolutely right. But I've never, you know what, baby, and I've never, I was saying to myself in my life one day, I was like, maybe I need grief counseling. Maybe I need grief counseling. I don't know. But you said grief support system is the same, right? Grief support system is, well, it's not the same as counseling because you're not sitting with a, well, is it a therapist or counselor sitting in a grief support group? I got all messed up on Thursday. I had a dream my husband was alive and oh wow, and we were in bed normal and it was so real, been messed up since. Listen, I can imagine, man, when you have dreams and memories of the person that you're grieving, that does not make it better. That does not make it better. My mom passed in 2013, and I didn't start having my first dreams about her until I moved here in 2018, where I'm at now, because I'm in a whole nother state. Let me tell you something. I ran from my home. One of the reasons why I left my home state is because I felt like I was being haunted, because that's the town, where I was born and raised. That's where my mom was born and raised. And I felt like it was too many reminders. So that's one of the reasons why. That's not the only reason, but that's one of the reasons why I packed up my stuff and moved from my home state, y'all. The grief su- the grief support group has helped me a lot, and honestly, I thought my book I'm writing. I thought I was honestly not going to be able to write it, but now here I am. I love that for UK fam. First time ever that's happened. I don't dream normally. You don't, yeah. Like I said, my mom passed away in 2013, baby. I didn't start having like dreams about her until I moved here. And I moved here in 2018. I'm so glad I was able to help you. Yes, I love that. Are you talking about the grief with Bambi and Harlow on Thursdays? Are you talking about with Bambi and Harlow on Thursdays? In that case, I love that. I love that for you. I try to adjust myself. I'm living in my dad's home state. I see him every day. James, James, do you are you open to like some type of grief support, because Bambi and Harlow, they have one every Thursday on Harlow's channel. I know the grief support group has helped a lot of people. That's the only important thing I do here. I'm gonna listen. Anybody that comes in here and says that they're still struggling, I'm gonna let them know about you and Harlow, Bambi. You know what? It might be a good thing that I did this. It might be a good thing that I did this morning, because you just never know who's gonna hop on and maybe still struggling real bad. And James, hit me up anytime you want to talk. There you go. Good morning, Samay. How you doing? Yes, Samay, I remember you. Send them my way. The dreams are hard. I think for me, what is hard is for me to come to the reality that my wife isn't here. She passed at the age of 25. Oh my gosh. Woo! And that is hard because I'm living life and she's not here. My God, my God. You and Bambi. Wow. Bambi said that you guys lost your spouses the same way to live that life with me. Good. So true, girl. Yes, Samay. Yes. Okay, fam. I know what you mean. Chris was only 39. Crazy. I can't even imagine that type of grief. It's different. People that we're grieving from, they pass different ways. And then it's different people. Like, for some it's our parents, for some it's our spouses, for some it's our children. And those, I feel like each grief is different, but it's the same at the same time. But I can't understand that grief because that particular type of grief did not happen to me. So I can only imagine how Bambi and K Fan is feeling and feel so hard. Sorry, goddamn tragedy. My biggest struggle is it wasn't natural. That's what I'm saying. I can't even imagine that, Bambi. I can't even imagine that. I can't sit there and say God's will. It was Bambi, and I know that's a struggle for you too. Because yeah, that's not my place to talk, but you brought it up, so yeah, I can only imagine that feeling too. It's like, wow, man. Oh man, huge struggle. I can't imagine. Listen, your grieving is definitely different from mine. I'm just speaking on you and I, because mine's was my mom and yours was your husband. So it's two different types of griefs, but it's still grieving at the same time. Maybe that's mine as well, but I take comfort in blaming the devil. Okay, okay, because yes, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, baby. I'll let you talk about that because I feel the same way in the way it happened. I feel the same way. in the way that it happened. I feel the same way in the way that it happened. Everyone blames God, but they forgot God doesn't want you in pain. The devil does. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, baby. You're absolutely right. God don't do that. God don't do that. He don't. Yeah, that was not. Bambi, I agree. I agree, Bambi. Life is like a ton of bricks, and I carry it on my shoulders every day, and I learn to deal with it. And James, don't we all, James? But listen, James. Um, if you feel like you need support again, Bambi and Harlow, they do a wonderful show for grieving folks on Thursdays. If you want to, tap into them, and they've helped a lot of people, James. They've helped a lot of people. The other day, I found a list my wife had wrote out back when we first started dating. Oh, wow. And I broke down like a little baby. The reality that we could have that life that she had planned out, that hurts. Woo! Okay, fam. That's what I always tell people when they say, why did God do this? I say, dude, it wasn't God. It was the evil. You forget the evil is real. Yes. Shoot, you don't even gotta wait till Thursday. Shoot, we talk daily. Yeah, I keep forgetting Bambi is a well, you're a licensed psychotherapist, right? Am I correct? You're not a grief counselor, but you're a psychotherapist, right? Anytime, 24/7. And baby, I can't. And baby, I know you be needing a break because look what you just said you do. You listen to people talk about their grieving to you when you're still grieving yourself, even though you feel like your grieving has gotten better. You know, that's a lot on your shoulders too. Listening to other people, even though you're helping them, even though you're helping them. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're helping them at the same time, there has to be a lot on your shoulders. I can't even imagine. I honestly can't even imagine. Okay, helping other. Okay, helping others help you. Okay, child. Yeah, look, listen. Everything is for everybody, and I know for myself, I could not. I could not. It would be too much. The way as bad as I'm a damn empath. I'm a damn empath. You hear me? I'm an empath down to the damn throne. Okay, I've always been that way. I've always been that way. Hold on. I've always been that way. I'd rather listen to someone else's issues than talk to me. Helping others help me. Okay. I'm a lot better in helping others than helping me. Hello, Crystal. You are still up. It's 3:11 a.m. here now. Hey, Lee, girl. How you doing, Lee? It is like what time is it? 6 a.m. here, Lee. How you doing this morning, Lee? Shout out to all. Now I cry like a big baby over things I'm not even connected to. Yes, Bambi. Lee, I'm in here. I just wanted to hop on here today. Today's Memorial Day. I just want to hop on here and, give my condolences to everybody who's lost someone because some people don't even have people to say that to them. So that's why I'm here. I just hopped on for maybe about an hour just to let everyone know I'm sending my condolences. You missing your mom. I know, baby. That's why I said today is a sad day, but I don't want to be sad all day. I had a good day yesterday for the most part, with my kids and stuff. So again, I know there are a lot of people who don't even have anyone to tell them that. It's a lot of people who don't even have anyone to tell them that. So I did want to hop on here and say, sending my condolences to everybody who's lost someone and who's grieving today. 4 years ago, I wouldn't be affected. Yeah, okay, so I get it, baby. It didn't affect you as much until you lost someone very close to you. Am I right? Am I right? I'm tired. I just got back home from work and need to go to work at 2 p.m. today. You better get some rest, Lee. You better lay down and get some rest. I know that I can go to Bambi anytime with anything. She helps me a lot and snaps me back to reality. I love that. Bambi is the whole reason I'm writing my book. I love that for you, K fan. Lee, Bambi, hello. And Bambi says yes. That's what. Yeah, because you said that you were fine up until it happened to you, and that's understandable. I've had people die, old family members, but never had grief. Yeah, for me, the 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 feeling of the grief and realness, it didn't happen for me till my mom passed away, Bambi. So I definitely understand. My rest is coming here on YouTube. Okay, Lee. I'm pretty sure a lot of people say that their rest is coming here on YouTube. I don't know about that, Lee. I have to get my sleep in real life, in real time, and my rest in real time. Oh yeah, you really don't know until you go through it. Yes, Bambi, you don't. You don't. You really don't. And that goes for anything, not just death, but definitely death. Definitely, definitely death. Yeah. Good morning, Joshua. How you doing this morning, Joshua? How you feeling? How you feeling? Mm. Joshua, if you lost someone, I honestly just hopped on here today to send my condolences to everyone who lost someone. It is Memorial Day. It's definitely a sad day for a lot. And a lot of people don't have anyone tell them even that. So I just want to hop on here and say that. I tell that to people all the time that prejudge how others should act on TV. Yeah, baby, you right, Crystal. That's good, Joshua. I love that you're doing good. I love that. I love that for you, Joshua. Like I told someone, grief hits everyone different and at different times. I was fine the first month, then it hit me. Yeah, because like, when it first happens, like literally when you lose someone close, like for me and my sister, like we had to plan a funeral. We were not in our right state of mind, but at the same time, it had to be done. So we didn't even get to grieve properly. I didn't even, I never got to grieve properly until honestly until I just went through a recent experience three or 4 years ago. Because when life happens, you have to keep going. Your life don't stop. Your life don't stop when something happens. Let's see. I told my grief hits. Okay. People be like, I'd be like this if so and so die. How do you know? What in the no? They don't know, huh? People really say that to you, baby. People be like, I'd be like this if so and so die. How do you know? Right. That's crazy. Lee says, I need to go now, Crystal. Thank you. You're welcome, Lee. Thank you for coming in into my live. I appreciate you so much, Lee. And I hope you get some rest, Lee, and have a good day. You definitely don't know till you go through it. I know I've had family members pass, but this is a lot. Yeah, when it's someone very, very close to you and near dear to your heart, it's different. One of my moms just lost his family member, passed, and it hit me hard because I lost more than my dad, and I understood what he was. Yes, but you don't understand until you go through it. People can tell you should do this, and this until they go through it themselves, man. No, you're in. Yes, it's a shock. It's a shock factor. It's a shock factor, and at the same time, while you're still shocked, you have to plan a funeral. And then it's like you're being rushed. It's like you're being rushed to plan the funeral when you haven't even really grasped that that person is even gone. Like you haven't even sat in that enough yet, but you're planning the funeral. Like it'd be just a lot. And again, like you said, people will not understand until they go through it. Life does not stop. You know what Coach Mean Ring always say? I love when Coach Mean Ring say, you will never understand until you sitting in that front row seat. You will never understand until you sitting in that front row seat directly in front of that casket. You won't understand. I was left with a $728,000 med bill. Woo! For 6 days, he was there in a $30,000 funeral. Oh my goodness! And kids to try and heal, and life to try and live. But like life doesn't stop. I just said that. I started having panic attacks 2 months after he died. All of a sudden, because you didn't even get a chance to grieve, you had to take care of all of that. You had to take care of the funeral. You had to worry about them bills. You had to continue raising your kids. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like that's why I said nobody will understand until they go through it. People are so quick to say, "Oh, I would be over it by now," or this and that. You can't. You don't. If you've never been through it, I don't want anything you're saying to me not making no sense. That was hard for me to realize. Life goes on and try to pick up. Yep, the pieces while raising. Yes, you got to keep going. Life goes on. Life does not stop, and that's the crazy part. That's why a lot of times it don't hit you till later because you have to keep going when it happens. And one thing I brought up on the grief stream is support. Yes, once the funeral is over, everyone leaves. Yep. Yeah, Crystal had to keep living. Bills, kids, school. Yep. Life don't stop, baby. Life don't stop. Life definitely don't stop, child. And that's like I said, that's why I hit a lot of us. That's why it don't hit a lot of people when it comes to death or losing someone until later on. Because of the fact that we have to keep going. Life don't stop. Nope. No company don't care that you're grieving. Not their company. Not their company. Not their company cares that you're grieving. Life must go on. Shit. Shit, whether you pay mortgage, rent, electric, water bill, gas bill, hell, school bills if you got kids. As long as my eyes open, I gotta get up. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I feel like for me, my kids is what saved me when my mom passed, y'all, because it was crazy. Um, I literally drank for a year straight trying to cope. I drank every day for it might have been a little over a year, but I'm just saying a year. I literally was drinking every single day. I was not a drinker of that nature. I only drank occasionally at that time. And I was drinking every day for a year straight. I feel like my kids is what helped me come out of that in that time. You know what I'm saying? As long as my eyes open, I gotta get up. That's right. Now, 2.5 years later, I'm starting to learn how to navigate life, and I try my hardest to live the life my wife would have wanted. My kids are my reason. I know that's right, K fam. That's just the way it is. Now, K fam, let me ask you something. The storm chaser, was that, did you do that before your wife passed, or is something you started doing after your wife passed? When you started chasing storms, is that something you was doing before, or something you started doing after she passed away? That's just the way it is. Yup. CK fam, what did I tell you, Tom? Bambi and Harlow are another reason for me to live. I love that. Unfortunately, waiting on time sucks. It's like I told how you feel will not last forever. Just feels like it. You keep me going. I keep you going. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Me and my dad has the same last and first name. Oh, James. Oh, K fam, my little brother here, Crystal, have the dangerous grief going on. So it was after. So it was after taking high risk things, not caring about life, living half alive, much like myself. Okay, so the answer you're telling me it was after she passed is when he started chasing storms. So now, if that's the case, I understand why he was chasing storms. That was definitely grieving. Yep. Okay. Okay, K fam. It makes sense now. It makes sense. Because I was wondering like can I be honest with y'all? I was K fam. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. In my head, I was like, "What in the hell?" But at the same time, praying for you. At the same time, like, why is this man chasing storms? But now I understand. Now I understand. Now I understand, K fam. Oh my goodness. Now I understand, K fam. Thank God. Woo! Thank God you're. I thank God you're okay from the last act, from the last situation you just had. Woo! Wow, professional musician. You're a professional musician, K fam. Some people engage in risky behavior after someone. Yeah, clearly. Now I understand though. You care about your life, but you don't. Yeah, it does. It does make sense. It definitely makes sense, baby. Bambi, I'm a retired musician. Yes, James, you are. Remember you saying that before. I chase because when I'm out there, oh wow, K fam. Woo! K fam. Mm-mm-mm. Really nice, James. I love musicians. Wow. Woo. So K fam, do you feel like you're gonna go back to doing that once you're healed? Or do you think that was your last straw? Do you feel like you're gonna go back once you're healed, or do you feel like that was your last straw? I was in a band in the late '90s. Okay, baby. Yes, I do music. Oh, that's wonderful, K fam. 30 plus years as a drummer. I love singing, but I lost my voice due to stupidity. Due to stupidity? Oh, you must were young. You must were young and you did something crazy. Were you young and you did something crazy? No, actually I was 30. Well, you had just well you did you just turn 30? Listen, you can still do dumb things in your 30 when you're 30. Listen, we're human, okay? We're human. We're human, Bambi. We're human. I took two. Wait a minute. I took 259 pills. Oh my gosh. And was trying to end my life. And being on life support damaged my vocal cords. That's why. Bambi. I was on life support and a coma. Bambi. My God. Well, Bambi, all I can say to that is I'm happy that I know you today. I'm happy that I know you today, Bambi. That's all. I don't have anything else to say about that. Is that I'm happy to know you today and you were meant to be here. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I can say. You were meant to be here. That's a lot right there. That is a lot right there. You just instantly like made me sad right there, but I'm not gonna stay sad. I'm gonna keep going. I'm just happy that I was able to meet you today, Bambi. Okay? God has us go through things for yeah, absolutely. I'm still going to do it. There's nothing stopping me from it. I'm just going to make a better choice when I know a storm is rain wrapped. Oh, okay, K fam. I use my life and my experience to help others. I see why. You have a story, you have a lot that you've been through, and you can definitely help others with your the things that you've been through, Bambi. And that was the point, I think, in God having me go through all I've gone through. Yes, and survive through it. You've done things and survived through it. So, yes, you can definitely help some people that was in your situation, especially with the one you just said. Like you have a like you yeah, that's you have a story that you can tell folks that may be feeling the same way you were feeling when you went through that. So yeah, baby. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Mm. Crystal, you are a diamond in the rough. Thank you for being my. Oh, James, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was just I just felt compelled to come on here just to say my condolences. That's it, because some people don't even have that. Some people don't even have people say that to them, because like we just said, once the funeral is over, everybody leaves. Once the funeral is over, everybody leaves. And some people feel alone. Some people feel lonely. Um, I've been there. I've been there. So I just need to come on here and just, just literally just say that, because I don't say much when somebody loses somebody, because I know people said so many things to me when I was going through and it didn't make sense. So the only thing I say now is I'm sending my condolences and I'm praying for your strength and comfort, because there are a lot of things, and I know people mean well, but sometimes when you lose somebody, people say the craziest things that just is just crazy to me. I tell my story to save lives. I'm glad you did go live. Thank you, Bambi. I got kids and I feel alone. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are going through that like right now. So I just felt compelled to come on here and just tell you, especially on today. My condolences to you, and I'm praying for your strength and comfort. Just in case nobody else says that to someone today. I sent Baby an amazing photo yesterday. The best sky I've ever seen, and it was my wife's favorite color. Had a purple tint to it. It was crazy. I have never seen a sky like that. Felt like a piece of her. Oh, okay, fam. And don't it feel good when? Now, for me, it does feel good when like a memory or something that reminds me of my mom, but it don't make me sad. It makes me feel good. I can say that has happened more recent than earlier before, because then before I was just always sad. Now there are times that I think of things, or I have a reminder and it does not make me sad. Does that make sense? I've had people ask me why I don't just get over it. That's K fam, and I can't. Woo! I'm telling you, if I ever had somebody say that to me, I know people think it. I would probably just go off on them. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If I had someone say that to me, I probably would just go off. Houston, we got a problem. I can't get my grinder open. You can't get your grinder open? Baby, that's a major problem. What's a grinder, baby? Why I didn't know that? Why didn't I know that? I use it to grind up my weed crystal, and I can't get it open to get my. Please, universe, please listen. I want that for you. Please, universe, help Bambi get her grinder open. Help Brandy, Bambi get her grinder open. Universe, please help Bambi get the grinder open this morning. Universe, please help Bambi get her grinder open this morning. Laugh out loud, tree grinder. Oh, James know what it was. James knew what it was. Huge problem. Laugh out loud. Universe, please help Bambi get her grinder open. Baby, I'm almost out of the pain pills. I got one left. Honestly, not to sound like a. But the tea, yeah, it helps a lot of people. Bambi, it helped. Listen, you can have a medical card and get it. So what does that tell you? So much with grief, my bipolar. Bambi, you just made my morning. Medically, it was a yeah, Bambi. That's why you think. I mean, that's why a lot of states have come to grips with. Okay, yes, let's make it legal. All states need to make it legal. All states need to go ahead and make it legal at this point. I'm praying to the weed. that they let you open it, baby. Right, right, K fam. It's not for everybody. But for the people that it helps, I mean, they need to go ahead and make it legal in every state because it does help a lot of people. It does help a lot of people. It really does help a lot of people. They definitely need to go ahead and make it legal in most states. I never smoked, ever hated it until about 7 years ago when I tried it when I was going through radiation therapy. Been addicted ever. Listen, and again, it helps. It's to help. It helps a lot of people, and I feel like most states need to acknowledge that. I mean, all states need to acknowledge that. Yeah. So if you're just coming in, but you're just in the background, and if you're grieving, I hopped on live to send my condolences to everyone who has lost someone. It is Memorial Day, just in case you don't have anybody else telling you that. And my prayers is for your strength and comfort as we navigate through grief, y'all. Hate having to go to a doctor to get weed. I wish my state would make it legal. Oh man, I know the state I live in now. They're trying to. They're working on it. But the state that I'm from is definitely legal. I smoke it for pain and dip. Yes, James, that's what we were just saying. It helps a lot of people. I believe that, James, to cope with different things. It helps a lot of people to cope with different things. It really does. I don't mind. I got my card. It's just a pain. Yeah, I can imagine. I've never tried weed, but there's times that I think it would help. Listen, like Bambi said, it's not for everybody. So if you did try and it didn't work, it just wouldn't be for you. But who knows? But who knows, you know? Okay, fam, talk to your therapist. Yeah, like it's not for everybody. But for a lot of bodies, it helps. For a lot of bodies, it helps. For a lot of bodies, it helps. Or doctor and see if they think it will help. It's helped me tons with my bipolar so much. So I don't have to take pills anymore. I love that Bambi. Good morning, good looking. Good looking. I hopped on here this morning to let anyone know who, to tell anyone who's lost someone, just sending my condolences and praying for your strength and comfort. Today's Memorial Day in the USA, because I know a lot of you guys are not, a lot of you guys that come in here are not from the USA, but if you're grieving someone, sending my condolences to you on today. And I was on pills since I was 14, so woo! Yes, Bambi. I know, right, Crystal? You have no idea. I had to come to terms with being on several pills because I was bipolar. Now I take only my seizure meds. Bambi, I know that's a relief having to take a whole bunch of pills. Child, I hate taking. Girl, I can't stand taking damn blood pressure medicine. I'm right now. I'm just on blood pressure medicine and vitamin D pills. I hate taking them. So I can understand. I mean, I can't even imagine having to take all that many pills. Yeah, it's a huge, huge thing for me to be normal, for lack of better words. Oh, Bambi. Bambi, you seem normal to me, okay, girl? I was on 10. Woo! Woo, child. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That is really a lot. I can't even imagine. I'm happy for you that you. I'm happy for you that you found a better way to cope with things. Most of my life, I can't even imagine, Bambi. Mm. And you were a freaking child at that, so it's hard for adults to have to take that many pills. So you were a child having to take that many pills. Mm. Question, baby. Did you get the grinder open? Did you get it open? Please tell me you got the grinder open. I take that now every day. When I was a kid, it was like more like 4 or 5. That's still a lot for a kid to have to take. Baby, they just had to stop my meds again because they were not helping. It was making things worse. So now I just do therapy and have come to the realization that I have to find other ways to cope. Yeah. No, I'm going to have to wait for a pizza verse lawyer to wake up and see if he can get it open. Oh, gosh. I got weed. I just can't grind it. Okay. So you can just break it with your, you going to have to break it with your fingers, or you just going to wait till he wake up? Because you need it grinded. Are you going to break it with your fingers because he's asleep, or you're going to wait till he wake up? Oh, you said yes, ma'am. I remember those days, breaking it up, rolling it up. Now, when I do indulge, y'all know I have my little gummies that I get from the dispensary where I'm from. The legal dispensary at that. So yeah, but I'll bring up weed to my doctor. Yeah, K fam, that may just work for you, K fam. What happened was I was grinding it and the other half decided to tighten. Okay, while the top half was grinding. Oh gosh. Fingers are the best grinder. James. Man, oh man. I appreciate y'all hopping on today. You know, a lot of people don't like talking about the grieving process, and I get it. It's heavy. It's real heavy. It ain't for everybody to talk about. And some people are still, in that state of not processing. Some people are still in that mind state of not processing, and some people will never process it. And I don't like that for them, but it is for it is. Everything ain't for everybody. People deal with things the way they want to deal with things. Okay, fam, word of advice. When you first use it, it may mess you. But over time, you will get used to it. Look at me, you guys. Wouldn't even know I smoked 20. Girl, no, because listen, you be on it, okay? Because it helps you. Like you said, it's not for everybody. Some people probably wouldn't even be able to function on it. Things are different for everybody. Some people probably wouldn't even be able to function on it. I feel a little better. That's good, James. I love that. I literally smoke 24/7, and it helps you, keep going, and I love that for you. And this is why you're able to get it medically, even if it's not legal in your state now, because it does help a lot of people. It really does help a lot of people. It keeps me saying, yes, I love that for you, Bambi. For whatever reason, my brain does not do well with any and again, that's antidepressants not for everybody either. Antidepressants not for everybody either. So, okay, fam, I do hope when you talk to your therapist or your doctor about it, maybe they will authorize for you to, try the weed and see if that helps. That really may help you. Just wait, Crystal. Wait till I'm out, K fam Harlow. They notice. They will be like, Bambi is all hyped up, but she is out of weed. Sure not. That is funny, Bambi. But yeah, man. Okay, fam, we may help look into it. Yeah, since the antidepressants don't work, it really may help him. It really may help him. That's my advice. I prefer it over pills. Yes. When I tell you I don't like taking pills either, child. Hi, Mila. Mila, I'm just letting everybody know as they hop on here today that I did hop on live to send my condolences to everyone who has lost someone. Mila, I think I know you're in another country, right? But over here in the USA, it's Memorial Day. So it's a day to acknowledge everyone that we've lost in death. So even if it's not Memorial Day where you're at, Mila, I'm gonna send my condolences to you as well if you lost someone, Mila. But everyone, yeah, it's like a chemical imbalance in your head. For real. Not since my coma. I hate pills. I won't even take Tylenol. Has anyone heard of Zoloft? Yes, I've heard of it. Yes. What would you like to know? Oh, so Bambi know about Zoloft, James. Bambi know about Zoloft, James. So true. Yes, I've heard of Zoloft. So yes, Mila, that's what this live is about. But we're also in here talking, navigating. Oh, condolences to everyone out there. Yes, thank you, Mila. Thank you, thank you. But we're also in here talking, used for depression, anxiety, some with PTSD. Let me tell you something. I have anxiety medicine right in there right now that I do not take. Because I did not like how it felt. It's supposed to make you feel better, but it did not work for me. So, baby, yes, I've been prescribed anxiety medicine too, but I stopped taking the pills. I did. I stopped taking them. It's supposed to make you feel better. I feel like it was making me more depressed. It was not helping me coming out of it was not helping me. I know not to take anymore. It shut me down. Usually used with other. Then that's not yeah, I stopped taking it. And I told my doctor I stopped taking it. Shit. I stopped taking it. It was making me more depressed. I'm trying to come out and then medicine making it worse. No, It's not supposed to. Right, exactly. And that's why I stopped taking it. I don't even hate pills like the pain pills I was given. I can take those issues with the antidepressant. It's every single one they had put me on. And it's been a lot. All of them make me have S thoughts. I think a lot of people are afraid to tell their doctor, hey, child, I told my doctor. And you're right. A lot of people are afraid to tell their doctor because they feel like the doctor quotes is always in quotations is right. You have to be an advocate for yourself. I think a lot of people don't realize that either. You have to be an advocate for yourself when it comes to these doctors, man. You have to be an advocate for yourself. Speak up to your doctor and let them know this is not for me. Here's the thing about that. The doctor doesn't know unless you tell them. Right. It's not working. Doctors only know what you tell them. Exactly. They are human. They don't know you. Exactly. You have to be an advocate for yourself and not just when it comes to depression or grieving, when it comes to anything. That's when it comes to anything. If you're not telling them everything, how will they know? Don't be afraid to tell your doctor that this is, like you said, this is not for me. No, no, no. Here's something else to think about. Doctors don't like failing. Oh wow, that's a big one. I took Zoloft. That stuff paralyzed me. It messed. Wow, James, are you serious? It literally paralyzed you. Oh my goodness. Wow. 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 And we talking about doctors, child. Bambi, did you see that story? Bambi specifically, did you see that story about the doctor who was who was making patients think that they had cancer and was having them go through chemo and all those things just to get extra money to live a lavish life? Did you see that story about that doctor? If not, look it up. Insane. In freaking sane. If that ain't evil, that is evil. That's the most evilest thing. That is the most that's the I don't like saying that word on here out of my mouth, but the evil. I'm gonna say the evil. If that ain't the evil, baby knows she's the one that told me to bring up different ideas to my doctor, tried everything. If I give you a med to make you feel better and you lie to me and say it's working when it's not, I'm not really helping you. Exactly, Bambi. You're right. I'm failing. Now, if you come and say, Bambi, this doesn't work, then we try something else because I want to help you. My goal is to make you feel better and make your life better. That's right. I did not, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised neither. It just when I saw the headline, I said this is an evil damn world. And I know it ain't the first time I saw something evil like that. It just pisses me off when I see stuff like that. It just pisses me off. Woo! There was a doctor in my there was a doctor in my Dr. Death. He was legally stealing. I could not get out of bed. Well, James, I'm so sorry that happened to you, and I'm just Lord, I'm happy you here too. I'm just happy, Lord, y'all. When y'all tell me these stories, the things that y'all been through, man, I just feel, blessed to have been able to connect with you guys and that you are here today. Lord, he was into organ harvesting. Now, I've definitely heard of that and was partners with a funeral home. They were stealing people's bones, etc., without permission, making banks. Disgusting. Disgusting. See, those drugs, if they are too sedating, you got to call your doctor. They are not supposed to be. Right. Those meds are not supposed to dehydrate you. Psych doctors don't want you inactive. Inactivity is not good for you. It's not. It's not. So, honey, when I realized what was going on with me when I was taking the damn meds, I said, oh, hell no. This is not the plan here. I'm trying to come out of it, not get deeper into it. Okay? I'm trying to come out of it. And that's thank God I wasn't that down to the point where I didn't realize that was going on. That's is what it was doing to me. I'm trying to get out the bed, not stay in the bed. You know? I'm trying to get out the bed, not stay in the bed. I had a person one time tell me their doctor said them sleeping all day and laying around and doing nothing at all. What? That is so not true. That's not good at all. BS. Yes, that's not true at all. I've always been upfront with my doctor. My last appointment, I was upfront with them, and they made a decision to stop the meds and me just to. Okay, I love that, K fam. So you got a good doctor. That's healthy. No, I'm sorry, and I told that person that doctor needs to lose that money. Yeah, like come on. That's so. Listen, that's another case of the doctor just wanting you to be on something for the insurance, right? For the insurance money. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's so many doctors doing stuff like that, not to the capacity of what the story I just told you or the story you just told me, but still, they still do it. The psych doctor was the one that gave me Zoloft. K fam sounds like that's terrible, James. K fam sounds like you have what I have, prolonged grief disorder. And guess what, sweetheart? There is no meds for it. Only therapy. Sorry, bro. Sucks, I know. I'm dealing with it myself. Yep. And that's why I'm not on the meds anymore either. Because it was not helping me, it was making it worse. Um it was not helping me, it was making it worse. Sorry, bro. Sucks, I know. I'm dealing with it myself. Yep. Um Meds are not for everybody. It's not. It's not. It's a suppressor. It's just a suppressor and it affects everybody's differently. I guess it does help some people and some people it does not help. Hate to say it, sometimes you just need to deal. Yeah, you have to sit in it. You have to process it and try to work your way through it. Now for some people it takes longer in that manner. For some people it takes a lot longer when you do it that way, but if the meds are not working for you, you need to acknowledge that and stop taking the shit. That's just what it is. That is not healthy at all. I have to keep myself busy. I know that sounds harsh. Yeah. But baby, it's the truth because medicine is not for everybody. The medicine is not for everybody. There are things you just yes, yes. And we got and I don't know how to I don't know. Everybody deals with grief different. Um and I just wish everybody, even if for the people like some of us who the medicine does not work for us, could find healthier ways to cope. But I know it's life and it just don't be that way. I wish everybody could find healthier ways to cope. I hate that. My chest size is a C cup. I just have to live with it because I'm not spending no 10 grand on fake boobs. Baby. Yes, you're right. Some things we do just have to live with. It is what it is, right? Yeah, it's not that it's harsh, baby. It's the reality. And some people can't deal with reality. Some of us can't deal with reality, and it takes some of us, longer to get through the reality, or it is hard to sit in that reality. You know what I'm saying? Bambi doesn't sound harsh. At least I don't take it that way. You're 100% right. Bambi says, "Yep, I try to crack jokes to deal with my pain and grief." And you know what? A lot of people do that too. A lot of people joke. It's just a lot of different ways people deal with things, man. Keeping busy, laughing is good. I feel like laughter is good for the soul. Laughter is good for the soul. Laughter is definitely good for the soul. Trying to be happy when you're not happy. It's just I just feel like you still have to deal with it and try to get through it before you actually can get to a more happier place. And some people don't. I'm a realist. That's why I never have done professional therapy, only in college when I had to. Like most people would hate me as a Bambi, not they would hate you. Oh my goodness. Cause I use words like that's life. You gotta deal with life. It happens. Oh, baby. Yeah, some people wouldn't be able to deal with that. Baby, I love you, but some people will not be able to deal with that. You're right. Everybody ain't the same. Some people might take it might grasp to it though, but yeah, especially when it first happens, Bambi, you use Bambi, when somebody first lose someone, like initially, if they come to you, are you saying those words exactly and when it happens? As soon as it happens, are you saying that? Because that's not no. I can coddle when need be. In therapy, most people want you to coddle them. That's my thing. Is for the longest time. I had a lot of unhealthy ways of coping. Still have some unhealthy ways. Feel like I went from one dangerous activity and replaced it now with storm chasing. Yes, K fam, definitely storm. Okay, Bambi says no. Okay, I was gonna say I know initially. Yeah, I know initially when it happens. I gotta say I know you're not saying that. I'm not gonna call you. If you come to me for help, I want to help you. I'm not gonna pat your back while you make excuses. Yeah, I get that. I get that you not allowing people to make excuses. I get that. I definitely understand that. To keep being in those deep thoughts and feelings and stuff. I get that. Wake up happy, live life like no tomorrow. Grand rising to my sister in the seats. Hey, Queen's Alchemy. How you doing, Queen's Alchemy? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. If I can get one or two to laugh or smile, I did. I love that, James. So, Queen, if you just hopping on, Queen, um, I say stash here too. If you just hopping on, y'all, we're not sad, y'all. Nobody's on here crying or anything like that. But y'all know me. I keep it real. I just wanted to hop on here and let anybody know who has lost someone. Today is Memorial Day. That I'm sending my condolences to everyone, and I'm praying for your strength and comfort. Okay, y'all. So that's what I'm doing this morning. That's what we're doing. And Bambi, we in here talking, having deep conversation. But nobody is sad. We're just talking, y'all. We're just talking, okay? I had a doctor one time who was just like me. Really? She was perfect for me. I went in there bitching about my weight one time. She said, Bambi, you know what you need to do, and pointed to my soda. Bambi, you are hilarious. Okay, fam. Well, that doctor is hilarious. I don't need Bambi to coddle me. I need her to slap me around sometimes and tell me, what are you thinking? When it comes to the storm chasing, K fam, yeah. Okay, fam. When it comes to the storm chasing, yeah, yeah. Not expecting my BS excuses of, yeah, I know I need to exercise. I know. Stash, my brother, great rising. Hey, Stash, what's up? Happy Memorial Day. I'm at work. I'm just happy I'm getting paid. Time and a half. Stash, I know that's right, Stash. Bambi, loving light. Good morning, Trisha. Trisha, good morning. So, Trisha, I just hopped on live this morning to send anyone who's grieving my condolences. Today is Memorial Day. We're just in here having a conversation. You know, I feel like we've been making each other smile this morning. That's what I feel like we've been doing since I've been on here. We've been making each other smile this morning. I know it's Memorial Day, but I myself, I don't want to be sad today, right? I don't want to be sad today. So I hopped on here to let some people don't even have anybody tell them that, right? So I did just want to hop on here to let anyone know who's grieving, who's lost someone. I'm sending my condolences and I'm praying for your strength. Bambi, hey Queen. Hey chat from Trisha. Trisha, good morning. Queen from Stash. Happy holidays, ladies. From Bambi, James. The coddling doesn't work for me. Stash, when I'm gonna cook you dinner. What's good, James? Trisha, great rising. Bambi already knows that I'm not giving that up. Trisha and Crystal, can I drop Harlow's channel? Yeah, go ahead. You can drop Harlow's channel. Hey, Miss TikTok girl channel, how you doing? How you doing, Miss TikTok girl channel? If you just getting here, let me just let you know what I'm doing on live this morning. I'm just sending my condolences to everyone who has lost someone. I don't know if you're from the U.S., but if not here in the USA, it's Memorial Day. Where we acknowledge everyone who has lost someone. So yeah, so that's what we're doing this morning here on my live. I'm good, and you? I'm doing good, Miss TikTok girl. Anyone wants to talk, hang out, come by anytime. Yeah, Harlow has was it Grief Thursdays? Grieving Thursdays? Grief support group on okay, there we go. Yes, grief support group on Thursdays, yes. Anyone wants to talk, hang out. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome, Miss TikTok girl. Grief support group on Thursdays after my surgery. As soon as I can be back out there, and I'm going back out there. Oh, K fam, I know you already said that, K fam. Okay, you from the USA too. Okay, so yes, that's why I'm on here this morning. To send my condolences to everyone who's lost someone. I'm from US to Florida. Good morning, Rails of Mass. I think this week we are gonna cover healing and coping, things to do, resources, etc. I love that, Bambi. I love that. I love that. So Rails of Mass this morning. If I'm not mistaken, you're also Steve, right? Rails of Mass. I remember you telling me you're also Steve. You're Steve that comes in here, but this is your other channel, right? So yeah, I just hopped on live this morning to send my condolences to everyone who lost someone. Today is Memorial Day. And it is a sad day for a lot of people. But I just wanted to hop on here to let anyone know because some people don't have that. Some people don't have anybody to just tell them that I send my condolences to you on today, or prayers for your strength and comfort to get through. Some people literally don't have that. So I wanted to hop on here and say that. Thanks. I lost my mom 3 years ago. Miss TikTok girl, sending my condolences your way. Prayers for your strength and comfort. And I definitely understand the loss of a mom. Sup, Rails? So, Rails, I wanted to ask you this the last time I saw your time. You a conductor? Hey, Rails. Yes, just waking up here. Prayers to anyone that needs comfort. Yes, Bambi. Stash from Trisha with the hearts. I'm actually doing great. I don't ever think of that. Think of dead people on this day. That's good, Bambi. Honestly, today was always about family. Yes. Look, I barbecued yesterday, y'all. I did inside barbecue yesterday. Me and the kids hanging out, good times. Yeah. Yeah, that's what me and the kids did yesterday, and we watched movies last night, and I dozed off and fell asleep on the couch. We got through one movie. We got through one movie. By the time we got to the second movie, I fell asleep. I fell asleep during the movie. I fell asleep during the movie. Thank y'all for the hearts on the side. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much, y'all. Oh, Crystal, you know what I did? What you do yesterday, Bambi? What you do? What you do yesterday, Bambi? I made some hollow sparks. I made some hollow sparks. Sparks takes crack. What? Was that a cartoon? Is that a cartoon, Bambi? Is that a cartoon, Bambi? I added rose pink gold dust, gold glitter sprinkles, and multicolored sprinkles on top. Is that on your channel? I'm gonna have to come look. Or did you? What is that? A food? What is that? Oh, you made some candy. I made Christmas. No, I should put yes. Put up pictures so I can see it. Baby, that's how I am this holiday. It isn't hard for me because usually I go out boating or I'm on vacation and I'm grilling or I'm at a family function. Yeah, and that's good, K fam. Like we were saying earlier, like doctors the doctor who told someone what Bambi said, the doctor said that was crazy. That was crazy, baby. Because once I realized when I was taking the anxiety medicine, once I realized it was making me worse, I stopped taking it. I stopped taking it. It was not helping me at all. It was making me more damn depressed. And I realized, thank God, I realized that, and I stopped taking the shit. I'm sure the crazy bee was lying to me. Not you said she, cause what doctor? I don't know, baby. You know the stories that me and you both just talked about. Some doctors do that just to get extra money. Some doctors do be lying though. Let's not forget, some doctors do be lying. No doctor's gonna tell a person that. Trust me, it was my mother-in-law. Oh, never mind. But honestly, if a doctor did tell someone that, they're not supposed to tell anybody that. But if a doctor did tell somebody that, I wouldn't be surprised because it'd be crazy stuff going on out there. She is nuts. Been committed tons of times. Oh wow. Good morning, Motivated to Soar. How are you, Motivated to Soar? I hopped on here this morning because you're just coming in. Welcome, welcome. I just wanted to hop on to let anyone know who's grieving today. Sending my condolences. It is Memorial Day. You know, we acknowledge everyone we lost in death. So I just wanted to. Some people don't even have that. Some people don't even have anyone to tell them that. So I just wanted to hop on here and say that. But we're just in here. We've been in here having a good time this morning. We have just talking, you know. Bambi has a crazy mother-in-law. Mary's Life Journey. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Mary's Life Journey? Mary's Life. I don't know if you heard what I was saying, but I hopped on here this morning to send my condolences to anyone who has lost someone today. You know, it is Memorial Day, where we acknowledge those that we've lost in death. So, yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and say that because some people don't have that. Some people don't have that. So if you don't, I'm sending my condolences, prayers for your strength and comfort. I uploaded a shot video, Crystal. If you want to see what I made. Okay, got it. When I get off my live, I'll check it out. When I get off my live, I will check it out. When I get off my live, I will check it out, guys. I'm at Bambi. Yeah, y'all. I'm not on the camera because I look a mess. I braided my locks up because I gotta wash my locks. And when you wash your locks, well, the ones that I have, when you wash them, you have to braid it all over. So yeah. And then at the same time, I was gonna be like, "F it," and just get on here because y'all know I don't be. Listen, I be myself on this here YouTube and on this here social media, child. I'm not afraid to come on here and be myself. Baby, I'm probably going to be a big baby today. I just took my last pain pill, and they only have been lasting 2 hours before I'm back in, ooh, in excruciating pain. Oh my goodness. Crystal, I'm going to be introducing your character in the Spark tapes in my next episode, which I'm going to work on today. Okay, baby. Thank you. My daughter was in the Army Reserve. Mary's, my condolences to you, and prayers for your strength and comfort. The fact that she was in the Army as well. Woo. Um, Mary's, my heart goes out to you today. And every day, actually, not just today, but it is Memorial Day, and that's, we acknowledge the ones we've lost. So, Mary, my heart goes out to you, Mary. Prayers for your strength and comfort, sis. Prayers for your strength and comfort. Yep, some days I look a hot mess too. Laugh out loud. Motivated to soar. No, you do not. You be over there looking 25. You be over there looking 25 years old, motivated to soar. You have to have fusion, right? Now you know why I was on methadone for 3 years for pain management. Wow, baby, yeah, they have to do a fusion. Yes, Mary, sending some love your way. Yes, y'all. Oh man, Marys. And Marys, we was talking about this earlier, Marys. I can't even imagine your type of grieving and your type of pain. Because you lost your daughter. So that's a different type of pain and a different type of grief. So my heart really, truly, truly, truly goes out to you. You're welcome. Twins came while we were on our cruise. Oh, the twins came. They came on the cruise. What you mean? They came on the cruise with you guys, or they came to your home while y'all was on the cruise? Oh, the grandbabies. I forgot. Yes, you got twin grandbabies. Congratulations. Congratulations, motivated to soar. Congratulations on your twin grandbabies, motivated to soar. Prayers, Mary. Yes, sending prayers, and let's send healing energy to Mary's, y'all. Because I cannot imagine that type of pain. I can't. And you don't know until you go through that specific type of grief. Um, there are those of us who have lost our children. There are those of us who have lost our spouses, significant others. There are those of us who have lost our parents, or just someone very, very close to you. And it's different. It's different types of pain. I can't imagine the same way I can't imagine Bambi and K fan pain. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine Mary's pain, y'all. So it's different. It's different levels to this. It's different levels to this. So that's why I just wanted to get on here and send my condolences to everybody. Um, twins came while we were on our cruise. Prayers, Mary. Preemies, but they are doing fine. That's also motivated to soar. I love that. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's different levels, y'all. Different levels. Woo. Different levels. And I'm at a point in my life where I don't mind talking about it. Some people don't like talking about it, but I don't mind talking about it. Um, it actually is finally got to the point where it helps me to talk about it. And I love that for me, y'all. I love that for me. I do. I love that for me. It was a point in time where I could not talk about grief or losing, my loved one. I could not even talk about it. And I just feel like that's proven to me that I am getting a whole lot better with dealing with it. Of course, the grieving is never going to stop, baby. It's never going to stop. But the fact that I'm able to talk about it is like I said, letting me know that, it's getting to be easier for me to navigate through life um with it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. You're so sweet. You're welcome, Marys. You're welcome. You are welcome, Marys. Yeah, hard for some folks to talk or even. Yes, I was saying that earlier. Motivated to soar before you came in. It's just hard for some people. And then when it first happens, like for me, when it first happened for me, I was the one. Like most of us, life has to go on, right? But it was when I was going through something else is when all that stuff came crashing down of the fact that I didn't sit in it and I didn't process it. So when you keep going from some type of trauma or some type of pain or some type of grief, it always comes back when you least expect it. It's gonna come back to you. It could come back on you like when you least expect it. You know, Bambi, I definitely don't want to be on methadone. I'd rather not have any of it. Right now, I know I will not be able to function without the pain meds. Talking about it is a wonderful way to get. Yes, Mary's it is. But again, some people are not ready, and that's okay. We can't force people, and I get when, especially when it comes to grieving, you cannot force nobody to deal with it because that's their way of grieving. Then that's their way of grieving in the moments. But trust and believe it's going to come back at one point in time. What happened? Let me see what this person said. I want to know what they said. What? Thank you, Bambi. Thank you, Bambi. Trust me, less drugs the better. Thank you, Bambi, for getting rid of it. I didn't even see that because I was talking. Yep, yep. Did the same with the loss of my mom and siblings. It was so hard, but God, yes. Like you don't everybody grieves differently. Like I said, some people are able to deal with it when it first happens. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing if you are able to, but a lot of times, especially when it's the person close to you that you have to plan a funeral. Excuse me. You have to plan a funeral. You have to just deal with all the things in that moment. So you don't even have. It's like you don't even have time to process and sit in it. You have to plan the funeral and you have to deal with all the things. So you just don't. You're not able to deal with it. You're not able to process it. Okay, fam, you don't have a baby. What the fuck was they on about? Mummos. Bambi, a troll just came in that I think I give a F about what they say. Yep, I did all of that. Yes, motivated to soar. Yeah, y'all look, the trolls even don't you I can't stand when a troll come in and we're having these type of conversations. Like it's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen, unfortunately. But thank you, Bambi, for getting rid of that troll. I didn't even see that. But yeah, man. Yeah. And there are some, like Mary said, like for her it helps her to talk about it. At one time I couldn't even talk about it, y'all. But now I've reached that, thank God. Like motivated said, but God, like I'm able to talk about it. Like today, honestly, y'all, in this moment. Now let me tell y'all something about grief though. I feel fine now. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna feel later on. Let me keep it real with y'all. Right now, I feel good talking to you guys, and I feel good the fact that I wanted to come on here and let everyone know that I'm sending my condolences. If you lost someone, I feel good right now. But grief is something else, y'all. I feel fine right now, but later on, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Just keeping it real. Y'all, I'm human, and I have human emotions, human feelings. So, and again, grieving is it's a roller coaster. Grieving is a roller coaster. So, exactly. My youngest is 4. That's not a baby. My youngest is 4 too, K fam. Shout out to the 4-year-olds. I was working on the thumbnail for tomorrow and looked up and saw it. Yep, I didn't even see it until I seen you deleted it. And was like, nope. I had trolls in my live earlier, but when I tell you folks called him out, I know that's right. I missed you. What time did you go? You be going live really, really early, motivated. So I'm gonna start watching your replays. I know I've caught your lives 1 or 2 times, but sometimes you go live like really, really early, so that's why I don't be catching your lives. Yep, that's how you handle the attention seeker. What in the world? You need to look into. Ain't nobody, baby. You ain't. I ain't worrying about that, baby. I forgot y'all be having y'all. Y'all got y'all people that dislike y'all too, but it's okay. Bambi, you know they had my life confused with your other brother's life, but none of the kids. One thing about Bambi, she talks about her life. She don't sugarcoat nothing or hide nothing. So anybody coming in here saying anything, you might as well just stop because I don't care. And it's a day to day, and it's okay. Yes, motivated to soar. That's true. It's a day to day. Listen, like I said, I'm feeling great right now. I'm feeling wonderful. I'm making a choice. Like sometimes it is a choice. Sometimes it is a choice. Sometimes when I woke up, I was like, I do not want to be sad. Like I want to be great, and I just want to get on here and send my condolences to everyone who's lost someone, and praying for their strength and comfort. I put all my stuff up 3 years ago. My degrees, I've gone to work on my lives. I've had FBI agents, cops on my lives talking. I've proven who I am many times. Baby, yeah, I already know that about you. If you are late in show and tell, not my problem. Bambi, I already know that about you. You've already made me aware. You and Harlow have already made me aware that y'all, and I've seen it for myself. I've seen it for myself that y'all got so many people that dislike y'all. So, I've seen it for myself in the lives. It's unreal, to be quite honest. The many people that dislike y'all, like, it's crazy. It's really really crazy. But yeah, I already know. I'm in here as Bambi, nothing else. That's right. Won't I? Who lives off me? But yeah, that half blind kid, you mean? Yeah, y'all already made me aware of that. People dox your whole family. Go on somewhere, juggalo snitch. Look at your name. I'll dox you right now. Are you Marys? If you check my short out, I grilled yesterday. I inside grilled yesterday. Um, and we put hot dogs, ground beef burgers on the grill. I don't eat either of those, but the kids do. And I fixed ground chicken burgers. I grilled ground chicken burgers and chicken wings, and I made deviled eggs and baked beans yesterday. And I went live yesterday and I prepped the food on live. So yeah, we did inside grilling yesterday. We inside grilled yesterday. But if you want to check out my short when you get a chance, I put it on as a short. You seem to think anyone cares. People have it. Okay, people have issues, and instead of handling them, they take it out on. Yes, for sure, motivated to soar. People are miserable. Like people are very, very miserable, and it's sad. And you, mom, you seem to think anyone cares. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I've been on this platform 5 years, and honestly, no, momos, you don't get to be a part of my life. You don't get the privilege now. Bambi gets the privilege. Looks like the junkies. Yes, they woke up. They woke up. Yummy. Okay, sounds good. Food look good. Thank you, Bambi. Bambi, they had me yawning. Right. I don't go into chat rooms and act like a clown. Okay, I prepped yesterday as well. The vlog. Oh yes. So you're doing it today. You're cooking out today, Marys. Yeah. See, I do a lot on live of the simple fact. Y'all know I'm not a vlogger, so it's like maybe one day I'll get more into vlogging, y'all. But I don't be vlogging none of that stuff. I don't. I'm just not a vlogger. I'm not a vlogger. I'm not a vlogger, y'all. I'm really not. Again, this platform, I'm not going anywhere, Lord willing, and maybe I'll get into vlogging more of what I'm doing later on. And Mary said, yes. Yes. I made that pizza and then that candy yesterday. You went live last night, Marys? Today, not sure what I'll be cooking up. Um, Girl, child, we eating leftovers. And you know what? I strategically did it on Sunday. So they would be Sunday's dinner and leftovers for today. So guess what? I will not be cooking a thing today, y'all. I will not be cooking a thing today, y'all. Okay. Did a vlog the other day at Hobby Lobby. Did you motivated to soar? Good morning, I am the center. Good morning, I'm the center. If you're just hopping on, I'm the center. I hopped on today just to send my condolences to everyone who lost someone and prayers for your strength and comfort. That's it. Today is Memorial Day, so I'm acknowledging that. And prayers for your strength and comfort if you lost someone. Good morning from Bambi. Mary, you went live. How did I miss that? Yeah, she just told me she went live too. But vlogging is not my norm either. Yeah, I'm not a vlogger so much, but I vlogged a little bit. I got a few vlogs, y'all, not a lot. I'm just more of a live streamer, y'all. If y'all haven't noticed already, I'm more of a live streamer. But vlogging is not my norm either. Good morning to center. Baby, that pizza looked bomb. Baby, you posted a pizza? If so, I missed it. I'm going to have to go check that out too. If I had used the milk powder, it would have been spot on. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, I'm the center. Yes, I didn't. So it was a bit dry on the bottom. No, I put it. Oh, in a private chat. Okay, I got you. I got you. Now, when I start when I get monetized and I have members only, of course you got to step your game up because if you're gonna have members, you got to be showing your members things that everybody else can't see. So yeah, I'm gonna be start doing other things when I have members and stuff, y'all. It's okay. You do good with it. Thank you, Marys. Yeah. And we're all it's called YouTube for a reason. We have some of you guys that are great at vlogging and some of us that are not. And I am one of those that are not. So, I do my talking videos, my talking pieces, and thank you guys for supporting me even with those because that's not for everybody and that's okay. Um, but I am definitely more of a live streamer than anything. Are you close to getting monetized? What I will tell you is the last time I looked at my watch hours, I was at 2200. And I have not looked at that since last week. So, I have not looked at that since last week. I have not looked at that since last week, y'all. But Bambi, I had to get my watch hours up. So, that's where we at with that now. You have to have at least 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours to be partially monetized. And then it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to be fully monetized. So you guys know I'm past 500 subscribers. And again, last time I looked at my watch hours, I was at around 2,200. So yeah, I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. Lori, how you doing, Lori? Lori, you just hopping on, Lori. What I'm doing today, what I did today was hop on live, and I want to send my condolences to everyone who has lost someone. It is Memorial Day, so I just want to send my condolences to everyone because everybody does not. Some people don't even have people to tell them that, you know. So I just wanted to hop on here and say that, and prayers for your strength and comfort if you have lost someone. I know my plan for today. My mom and dad are cooking, but I think I'm going to work on my book. Go over there a little bit, maybe hit up your other brother today, Bambi. From K Fam, talking to Bambi. I've been out walking even during my live, taking it in. Yes, motivated soar. I love that. Y'all have a beautiful day and don't let crazy people into your space. Blessings to all. Thank you, motivated to soar. I appreciate you so much for coming in and enjoy the rest of your day. Yes, I love your live, especially the game. The game. Yeah, you did enjoy yourself. I'm the center. Listen, I used to do it a lot. I used to get on after live, after dark a lot. But now I'm just switching it up a little bit. I'll hop out and do an after live ever so often. After dark's live ever so often. So, the more and more we're on here and the more and more we're growing our channel, we just want to change it up a little bit sometimes. So, yeah, y'all, I'm still trying to figure it out, y'all. Um, as y'all know, I don't have a specific niche. My platform is basically me. I talk about my life and my experiences basically for the most part. I have did a little bit of vlogging a little bit. I post shorts a lot, but for the main part, I live stream. So yeah, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for the support. I really do because for me, again, I feel like I'm still trying to figure this thing out, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people still are. We come on here doing one thing, but throughout doing that one thing, we find different things to do and try and figure it out. So thank y'all so much for supporting me while I navigate through this journey of YouTube. You should hit them up, K fan. Watch hours getting up. Yeah, yeah. I think that would be a great idea. Crystal would restreaming on Tuesday to your channel help your watch hours. Um. Oh, okay. So it's gonna be on my channel too, Bambi, when we go live Friday. I mean Tuesday. Is that what you're saying? I believe so. I think if it's set up that way, but if not, it's okay because I already promised y'all I was coming on the platform. It's okay if it doesn't. Yes, very true, Bambi. I tried. I sent straight to voicemail, but I'm going to try again today. Thank you. Yes, the family that never get to come home. Yes, Lori. Yes, Lori, the family that never get to come home. That is a perfect way to say it. He's sleeping. Bambi, I agree, though. I think I would be a good idea. Just talk to him. Do you want to? It will help your watch hours. I'll set it up that way for you. Okay. If that's how you want to. Hey, I'm on y'all's. That's for you and Harlow. Even if you didn't, it was okay because I already said I was coming on. So it's okay. If it's going to be too much of a problem, you don't have to do that. Because guess what? My watch hours are gonna come because y'all know I get on here and I do my thing, so it's okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I think I hit that by accident. I apologize. I apologize. What I was saying was that every milestone that I hit, I'd be so shocked. I'd be in shock every milestone that I hit, and I'd be just so humble. Like I'm not one of those people who be like, oh, I knew it was gonna happen, right? I'm just like, I have to process every milestone that I hit. I have to process, y'all, because it just be shocking to me. It'd be so shocking every milestone. This platform is not easy, and what I was saying is, to anybody, to anybody who is doing any other platforms along with YouTube, shout out to y'all, because right now for me, it's no way. YouTube is enough for me. Okay, YouTube is enough for me. Okay. Still working on this thumbnail. Then I'm gonna start working on the Sparks episode. No sounds, Crystal. Bambi, look me up on the YouTube streets. Can y'all hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I hope so. But yeah. Every milestone is it's shocking to me, y'all. It'd be shocking to me. Really, really shocking to me. And I feel grateful for every milestone that I hit. Mary's when I get back on IG, I will certainly do that. What you didn't hear me saying was because I hit mute by accident. I hit the mute button by accident. What y'all was hearing me saying was what y'all didn't hear me saying was shout out to you guys who are on IG and TikTok as well as YouTube, because I myself cannot handle all those platforms right now. I'm only on YouTube. I haven't even promoted myself on any other platform. I haven't been on my IG in months. I haven't been on my Facebook in months. I haven't I'm not on TikTok at all. I'm not on TikTok at all. And I haven't even like I do have a Snapchat account. Um but I haven't even been on none of when I decided to get on YouTube, I decided to get away from the other ones because I knew myself that I would not be able to handle all those platforms at one time. So for me, timing is everything. For me, timing is everything. Eventually, I probably will hop back on. I'll hop back on like IG and stuff eventually. But right now, y'all, it's just YouTube for me. YouTube for me. Something commented. I post a lot of you post a lot of your cartoons on IG. Yeah, I'm gonna get with a lot of y'all when I get back on IG. I'm just not on there yet. I actually already have an IG account. Thinking about making a new one now that I'm, on YouTube. I just don't know yet. Pictures, food. Oh, baby. I understand it can be. Yeah, I can't imagine, Marys. I can't imagine. Me with YouTube alone is a lot. So I can't imagine. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys for being able to navigate with YouTube, IG, TikTok. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Because for me right now, it's no way. It's no way. It's absolutely no way. It's absolutely no way. But shout out to y'all, because y'all, listen, y'all are the MVPs, okay? If you're on all those other platforms, y'all are the MVPs. Because no, not right now. Maybe later, maybe later for sure. And I hear a lot of people say like, well, not a lot. A few people have said like they have promoted their YouTube platform or other platforms, but they don't get much support. But some people do get a lot of support from the other platforms. I guess it's just a hit and miss. And it depends on your supporters as well, if they're going to take the extra mile and come over here and support you. I use IG to talk to people from YouTube. Mainly nothing personal. Yeah. I know I've had people tell me, get on the YouTube. No, IG, nope. I'm not on IG right now. I'm not on IG right now. It's just a choice that I made, and I'm happy about it because for the progress I've done on YouTube without being on those other platforms, I feel good about that, I really, really feel good about that. So yeah. I really, really feel good about that. But yeah, I know a lot of people from here. A lot of people from here that connect, they do go to like IG and stuff to communicate with each other. And for me, it's been for the few people that I do communicate with outside of here, it's the Facebook Messenger. because I'm not on IG, but I do have Facebook Messenger. I have Facebook Messenger. I'm trying to figure out what I want for breakfast. Are you cooking or are you going out to eat? Okay, fam. Are you cooking or are you going out to eat? Are you cooking or going out to eat? So before I get off here in 5 minutes, anybody who's in the background, if you have lost someone, my condolences to you and prayers for your strength and comfort to make it through. That is literally why I hopped on here today. Literally why I hopped on here this morning. And I'm so happy I did because I love talking to you guys. Um and talking through things. I love that. Cooking, my kids are too picky to go out and eat unless we are going to a 5-star restaurant. I know that's right, K-Fan. I'm writing episode 23, The Crystal Connection. Oh, baby, I love that. Oh, my goodness, baby. I love how we just be in these chats and you just literally just start creating while we're in the chats. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Y'all, I may hop on later and I will be on camera then. I don't know. I may hop on later. But I like hopping on early now because sometimes I just want to have a chill day. You know what I'm saying? I like to get my live in. My goal is to at least go live once a day. That's my goal, y'all. My goal is always to go live at least once a day. So, yeah. I feel like today I went early today because so I don't have to go live later. But you just never know with me because I'm you just never know with me because y'all know I just hop on here at any given time, y'all. I hop on here at any given time. You know, it's just the way that that's just what I do, and it has worked for me. It has worked for me, so yeah. I don't know if it's picky or spoiled. It could be both, K fam. It could be both. And then you know what this generation kids, period, they're just picky. A lot of kids are just picky this generation. They expect every restaurant we go to be like the ones down to Disney. Well, listen, I can't imagine that they've had that great experience, so I can't imagine that. They can't help it. They cannot help it. They cannot help it. They cannot help it. Fishing and hunting outdoors. Hi, fishing and hunting outdoors. How you doing today? You're just coming in. I'm getting off in a few moments, but today I did hop on live to, it's Memorial Day. It's the Memorial Day holiday where we acknowledge, everyone we've lost. So I just wanted to send my condolences to every and anyone who's lost someone, and prayers for your strength and comfort. Prayers for your strength and comfort. Prayers for your strength and comfort. If you have lost someone. So this is why I hopped on this morning to acknowledge that, Some people don't have that fishing and hunting. Some people don't have that. So that's why I hopped on here this morning. I'm faceless. But y'all know I'm faceless because I got my locks braided up and I look crazy because I had to wash my locks. And when you wash your locks, the locks that I have, you have to braid it up all over to wash them. So that's why I'm not on here. And fishing and hunting outdoors said, I understand. Yeah. Yep. We haven't been sad in here. We've actually been talking, And I get sometimes this type of topic, people don't want to talk about it. And I get it. Especially if you're grieving and you haven't learned to deal with it, and you're still like some people just be so far into grief, like they don't even want to talk about it. And I've been there. So I definitely understand. I definitely understand. This topic is hard for people to talk about, and I get it. I've been there, but now I've reached a place where I'm able to talk about it, and I don't mind talking about it. So yeah, that's why I hopped on this morning. That is why I hopped on this morning. So, yep, yep, yep. A few moments left, and then I'm hopping off, y'all. I can't wait to see, baby. Make sure you tag. Make sure I said tag me, like we're on another platform. But make sure you add me, so I can see it when you're done. I cannot wait to see it, Bambi. And Bambi said probably both. Yeah, that's what I said. Probably it's probably both. They can't help it. They can't help it. Listen, they had that 5-star treatment, child. They want that 5-star treatment every time. Okay. I may save it for tomorrow. Okay, great. Oh, yes, that'll be fun. What is the topic tomorrow, Bambi? Is it just like open discussion? Is it just like open discussion? Oh, the topic is me. Oh, yeah, you did say. Listen, I ain't even realizing I'm gonna be in the damn spotlight tomorrow. Do I have to show my face? I'm gonna introduce you, ask you. Okay, okay, got it, got it. Duh. Duh. I'm so damn crazy. No, you don't. I don't have to show mine. I might show it for a little bit just for the people that don't already know me that's gonna be there. But you know what? I kind of like this. I don't do it all the time. Y'all know I don't do it all the time, the off camera thing. But sometimes I'm actually starting to like it. I'm actually starting to like it. Talk about, okay, great, great, great. Baby, they are extremely spoiled, honestly. They get the 5-star treatment multiple times a year. Yeah, they can't help it. K fam, they can't help it. They cannot help it. Yeah, and baby, that's why I said I don't care about the watch hours because I appreciate y'all for giving me the exposure, you know? Thank you for giving me the exposure. And y'all, I don't care, you know, I know you guys have a lot of people that don't like y'all, and I don't care about that either. I like y'all, so it is what it is, you know? Now my kids are adults, harder to spoil. I'll deal with them as they come to, you know what I'm saying? I'll deal with them as they come to. It's nothing that nobody can tell me about you and Harlow that's gonna make me look at you guys different. I've already connected with you guys and I've built a rapport with you guys, so I don't care about none of that shit. I know these people are crazy. Like I said, I've already been in the lives to see how they operate. So yeah. And at the end of the day, like I've seen where when you go live a lot, you're gonna get the most HATE. Anyway, I've read up on that. You're gonna get the most HATE. You're gonna get the most HATE when you go live a lot. You do. I was like that too. Now my kids are done. Like for our trip to Europe, my oldest already said, "Dad, experiences are key. So don't give me a horrible restaurant experience." It's pretty obvious. Yeah, yeah. It'd be definitely obvious who they are. I got more people that. Yeah, exactly, and that's what all that matters. And listen, I got to get that in my head too. For the one or two people that don't like me, I have to not care. I have to build that tough skin to not care because there's so many people that really really appreciate me on here, and I love that. They tell me that to make me feel like forget the one or two that don't like you, or the one the forget the little the trolls or whatever. You have plenty of people that do love what you do on your platform, and that's all that matters. I just have to see, Bambi, I told you, I've been telling you a hollow. I'm trying to get like y'all when it comes to this dumb the BS of it all. I'm supposed to be upset by a bunch of racist strangers. Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah, I'm just, I'm just different. Like I be telling my girl Janae all the time, like I said, damn, people like her, you, Harlow, y'all got that tough skin for this. Y'all know how to troll the trolls. I have to learn how to do that. So it was just different for me. She has thought of things they come up with are ridiculous as well. It's why I'm ignoring them junkies who dumb junkies say what sorry, I don't read gibberish in my response now. Right. Think of it this way, Crystal. You have no emotional attachment to the strangers who hate. Yep. So why get upset? I'm not emotionally connected to anything. You're right. And listen, go ahead and tell me, girl. Listen, you're telling me exactly right. My friends can break my heart. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's just, and I have to acknowledge too, this is what I chose to do, right? And this is not going to stop. It's going to continue. I don't care how many you get rid of, more and more are going to come. It don't matter how many you get rid of, more and more are going to come. And we just have to deal with it. It don't matter how many you get rid of, more and more are going to come. So, yeah, I'll get better and better as I go along, y'all. Because guess what? Y'all see I ain't stopped coming on here. I ain't let none of them stop me from coming on here. Nah, none of the BS. None of it. I may speak my mind about it and feel a way about it, but I ain't let it stop me. You know what I'm saying? I definitely haven't let it stop me. And I love that for me. I love that for me. I love that for me. I don't know if y'all know, but me coming on here on YouTube, creating, my channel and everything, it helped me a lot. Like, when I first came on here, I literally just came on here and started talking about my life and things I was going through and stuff. And it helped. Like Mary said earlier, talking about things help. It really does. Talking about things help. Getting it out. Just getting it out helps. Holding that shit in, it was not working for me. It was not. And for a very long time, I was isolated into myself. And isolation, I do realize isolation, as isolated as I was not good. I was deep in isolation, and it was not good. It was not good for me. My friends can break my heart. Oh, said hi. Hello, keep the change, you filthy animal. Good morning. You're just coming in, so I hopped on live this morning just to let anyone who has lost someone, today is Memorial Day. Sending my condolences to you. Sending my condolences to you. If you lost someone, sending my condolences is praying for prayers for your strength. Sup, bro, Bambi. From Bambi. Reject. Good morning. Good morning, Reject. I don't know if you heard me. But I did hop on this live this morning just to let everyone know I'm sending my condolences to you. Today is Memorial Day. So if you have lost someone close to you, I'm sending my condolences. Everybody don't have people to say at least that to them. So I just wanted to hop on here and say that. So good morning to you, Reject. Sup, keep the change. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all like the live as you come in. Tap that screen, like the live, y'all. Tap that screen for me, y'all. And if tapping the screen don't work, it's 3 dots at the top right. You click those 3 dots and you can like the live that way. You can like the live that way. You can like the live that way. But yeah. A few more minutes on here, y'all, then we getting up off of here. I said that twice, didn't I? I always say it and never get off, but I'm gonna get off in a few minutes. I am. Again, this is just my outlet. Hope you all have a wonderful. You too, Reject. You too. Thank you for coming into the live. I think, is this your first time here? If so, I appreciate you coming in here. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for coming here. This is your first time on my channel, so My channel is basically about. I mainly talk about my life and things I'm going through. But I do live stream a whole lot. I'm a live streamer for the most part. Um, I do post shorts and I do post videos as well. So if you would like to check those out, let me know if you did decide to subscribe. But if you didn't, still thank you for coming in here and support me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But today, if you did, I say it already to you, yeah, I just hopped on here this morning to send my condolences to everyone who has lost someone this morning because, well, in life, period, because today is Memorial Day. Everybody does not have that. So, yeah, I wanted to hop on here and do that this morning. And we just been in here conversating, chatting all for the 2 hour, almost for 2 hours. And I appreciate that, y'all. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So y'all, we got 5 more minutes on the stream, y'all. I'm getting off here literally in 5 minutes. I'm so serious. I'm getting off here in 5 minutes. I really truly am. And I really do. I hope the rest of y'all enjoy your day. If you're having a cookout, like Mary says she's doing today, she said she prepped yesterday. She's doing her cookout today. I did mine yesterday. Me and the kids, we did inside grilling. We inside grilled. If you want to check that out, I posted that in a short. Um, so yeah. But I do hope all of you guys have a wonderful day. A wonderful rest of your day, actually. I know some of you guys are working. A lot of you guys are working. I'm still and getting that, like Stat said, that time and a half. That time and a half on this holiday. So yeah. A lot of y'all are working. I remember Monique saying she had to work today, a half a day. So shout out to you guys, the ones that are. And someone came here earlier and said they were at work as well. I can't remember who it was. Was it Jeffrey? I think it was Jeffrey who came in here earlier and said that he was at work. So shout out to y'all getting that time and a half on this holiday. I remember those days. Getting that double pay. That double pay, that time and a half. Because guess what? Yeah, you deserve that. You deserve that because a lot of people are able to be off on the holiday. So yeah, if you are at work on the holiday, you deserve that. You deserve that time and a half, that extra pay. You really do. Two more minutes left on the clock, y'all. Then I'm heading up off of here. I don't know why I just like to make it an even time. It's just the thing that I like to do, making it an even time to get off. It may be weird to y'all, but it's not weird to me. It may be weird to y'all, but it's not weird to me. Baby, laugh out loud. But yeah, yeah, I can't wait, baby, for tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my time and 2 p.m. What is it? Pacific? Is it Pacific on y'all's on Harlow's time? You're on Central. Okay, you're on 2 Central. But it's 4 p.m. for me. So what do I just hop? Let me ask you now while we on here. I just hop in the live and then I'm just gonna be there and then oh, Bambi's on Eastern. I don't know why I thought Bambi was like in California somewhere. Child, I'm all off. I thought Bambi was, so me and Bambi on the same time. I mean, me and Harlow's on the same time. So me and Harlow's on the same time, child. I'm thinking, I'm on Central. Harlow's on Eastern. So me and Harlow is on 4 p.m. Okay, perfect. Okay, so 3 p.m. for K Fam. And Bambi said yes. 3 my time for years, yours. Okay, okay, got it. And me and Bambi are both 4 o'clock. So am I just hopping on the live and letting y'all know I'm there, then she'll send the link? Like how I she gonna send the link in the chat. Okay, and then I just hop on. Okay, yep. That's how I do with the source. He'll put the link in the chat and I hop on that way. And then the other way to do it is straight through YouTube. It's like a link that you send. You can send the link to you can send the link through text. You can send the link through email, or you can send it through like the inbox at Instagram or Facebook or something. That's how it is when you do it straight through YouTube. But yeah, that's how it is when I hop on with the source. Got it. I'm gonna set my alarm. Set my alarm for 4. And I can't wait, y'all. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to sit with you guys. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And then let me plug myself in again. So yeah, that's tomorrow, you guys. To the ones in the background that don't like the chat. I will be sitting with Harlow, Blonde, and Bambi Palmero tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Harlow's channel, you guys. And they're gonna be asking me questions. So who knows what they're gonna ask and what I'm gonna answer to. Who knows? So y'all just tap in with Harlow, y'all. Tap in with Harlow, y'all. Yeah, you're gonna drop the tape tomorrow. You're gonna drop it tomorrow. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Yeah. All right, y'all. Listen, my time is up here this morning, y'all. Let me say it one more time. Sending my condolences to everyone who has lost someone, and I'm praying for your strength and comfort, y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. Introduce our newest superhero. I love that. I love that for me. Much love, girl. Yes, baby. I'm pretty sure I'll be seeing you in the YouTube screen somewhere. I'm pretty sure I will. But I'm going to hop off here, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Okay, fam, Bambi, everybody who all was here. Let me just shout out everybody that was here. Reject, Keep the Change, You Filthy Animal. We had Mary's Life Journey here today. Fishing and Hunting Outdoors. We had DeCenta come in this morning. James, Howard. We had Lori. Model Lori come in. Motivated to Soar. And anybody that I did miss, that I didn't say, I apologize. Forget you trolls. I ain't think about you trolls. Bambi got rid of y'all, so. Bambi got rid of y'all, so yeah. All right, y'all. I will see you guys later. Thank y'all so much for being with me this morning. This was actually therapy for me, so thank y'all so much. I will talk to you guys later.